Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us for our Oracle meditation this week. I'm Anna,
And I'm Mark.
and our business is Mark Anna Wellness. So we thought today we would use one of our Mudra decks again. So we have two of these. I think last time we used the other one when we did a mudra. But this one is mudras for awakening the energy body. So we'll see which one comes up, show you how to do the mudra, and then do the meditation.
Yeah, we hold so much energy here in our hands, and we use our hands all the time. So it's fun to make these like energetic connections with our fingers. So let's see what pops up here. Today we got the sacral chakra. So you want to pronounce the
Svadhisthana.
Svadhisthana. So this is attached to, again, our second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. So it's down here below the belly button. It's our inner dwelling space. The color is orange. The symbol is a six-petaled lotus flower, and it's around our reproductive organs, the ovaries. And this element is water, and the qualities are fluid, creative, and pleasure.
And so this deck, it does have a card for each chakra. So that's actually what this one is. It's the chakra card, not the mudra.
Yeah, well, we can still do a little meditation.
Just do a meditation on that chakra.
Yeah. But, to make that energetic connection still with our hands, we could rest our hands down on our belly. So maybe your left hand or right hand is below one or the other. And then one hand could be kind of over the belly button. And then if we want to softly close our eyes here, and just notice that connection there, your hands to the belly. So we're just inviting that energy of creativity, the pleasure of life. We can sense all that here in that sacral chakra. And I like to envision just that color it represents also, that orange color. Maybe you can sense your body filling up with that orange light. And then what do you think of? What comes to mind when you think of being creative? Those creative parts of ourself. And just notice the beauty in creating here with all that infinite potential you have here in your body. What would you like to create today with that energy? Can we bring all that energy into this present moment and fill our breath with that intention? And then as we exhale, we just want to release any energies that are blocking that creativity. Maybe you notice something right away that seems to be like a roadblock. Maybe it's outside of ourselves, or maybe it's just inside ourselves here where we are lacking a little bit of confidence to just step forward, to really show ourselves. Can we just release that tension or expectation of what we would gain or receive from what we create? And what you create just come from that sacred place here in your sacral chakra. Can we just let it feel beautiful that we have this opportunity? And then here, just noticing anything that brings you pleasure, brings you joy? What comes to mind here? What can we do today to bring more pleasure into our life by doing all the little things we love, by connecting and reaching out? How can we fully show that pleasure of being? And we just take a moment to feel that sensation, that excitement of pleasure, and just releasing any tension around that idea of how we're going to find that today in our life. Creating more intention here to bring pleasure and that creative force into this moment. Feeling the power in your breath. Feeling fully capable of all that you desire here. And then not worrying or feeling bad if things feel hard sometimes. Maybe it feels some sort of difficulty coming in to get where you want to be. We just don't want to allow that to create any tension or pain in our emotional body here. Being kind, just being kind to ourselves. Noticing that fluctuation in our mind. Just allowing our mind to be fully on board here. And then as we start to come back here, we can open our eyes. Maybe you feel that orange light just radiating from your eyes. Whew, that felt good. I was really getting into that sensation of just feeling just the pleasure of our breath, of just being here and knowing what we can create with that energy. It really is like magic, being able to be soft and expressive.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, and I love that this one's also for the water element because we are moving out of Scorpio, about to be into Sagittarius. So we're kind of moving from that water into the fire. So it makes sense that we're in that kind of last day or two of Scorpio
Yeah.
and just be able to honor that. And maybe when we use this deck again, we'll draw an actual mudra.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the fun part about it.
That it had these two.
That's what's fun about them, though. We just don't know what's going to pop up. We just go off the energy of what it shows us today.
Yeah.
Again, with like without that expectation of we have an idea of how things might go, but then it goes another way. But it can still be awesome and great. And we just flow into those things instead of being so resistant.
Hmm.
And it's happening with little things all day long, you know. So just staying focused, being intentional with our inhales, remembering that our exhales hold two parts. One part gets to hold on to like all that destructive, painful energy, or we get to release energy with that exhale. So just remember, what choice are you making with your breath? It's happening every time you breathe. So try to just be more in touch with that sensation of what you want to bring in, what you want to hold, and what you want to release. It's not just as simple as breathing in and out. You hold so much power in your awareness of what you're going to do with that energy.
Hmm. Alrighty. Well, like we mentioned, with Sagittarius about to start, we'll do our tarot video on that within this next week for that season. And then we'll be back next Wednesday for our next Oracle meditation. Um, Otherwise, we're pretty busy with our events going on here in Oklahoma. So if you're local and want to see what we have coming up, check out our website at markannawellness.com. And our events page has everything going on through December right now.
Well, thank you.
We'll
That's
see you
awesome.
guys soon.
Have a great day.
Bye.